Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so today we are diving into an incredibly inspiring step-by-step guide on how to transform a tiny backyard space into a highly profitable rabbit farm. Seriously, I want you to picture this for a second. A beautiful cinematic sunrise over a peaceful farm in rural Africa. The morning light is just catching the green grass, illuminating these perfectly organized wooden hutches. It's a gorgeous scene, right? But more importantly, it represents a massive opportunity. Today, we're going to break down the exact blueprint of how an absolute beginner, a farmer named Ekundayo, started with practically nothing and built a completely sustainable, life-changing agricultural business.
Which brings us to the golden question, doesn't it? What if you could build a profitable farming business right in your own backyard? I mean, imagine generating a reliable, sustainable income, but with extremely low startup capital and hardly any space required. Throughout this guide, we're going to follow Ekundayo's journey. By treating farming as a precise, step-by-step process, he turned a tiny initial investment into a thriving enterprise. So, if you've ever found yourself wondering exactly how to succeed with small livestock, well, you are definitely in the right place.
To make this super actionable, here is our game plan for today. We'll start with the opportunity itself, then cover housing, feeding, daily cleaning, basic breeding, and finally, the best part, selling meat and manure.
All right, jumping right in. Section 1, the rabbit farming opportunity. Low space, low capital.
Okay, 3. That is the magic number for any absolute beginner. You really don't need a massive herd to get things going. In fact, Ekundayo started his entire operation with literally just 3 animals. 1 buck, that's the male, and 2 does, the females. Starting with just 3 rabbits is the absolute best way to launch this kind of enterprise. It lets you learn the ropes of animal care, keeps your financial risks super low, and lets you dial in your daily systems without getting totally overwhelmed. From just those 3 animals, an entire farm can and will flourish.
Moving right along to Section 2, housing and protection, safe and ventilated. Let's look at how to build that rock-solid foundation.
You can't just toss these guys in any old cage, right? Step 1 is building raised wooden hutches. Getting those rabbits off the ground is crucial. It prevents disease and keeps them dry. Step 2 is ensuring good cross-ventilation. Think of it as nature's AC. It gives them fresh air and regulates their body temp. And step 3, predator protection. Ekundayo locked down his investment using secure, heavy-duty locks and thick wire mesh to keep out common farm predators, like foxes or snakes. Clean, raised, well-protected wooden hutches are completely non-negotiable if you want your farm to actually survive.
Next up is Section 3, feeding for health. Let's check out the daily menu.
Nutrition is literally the fuel for your farm. Every single morning, Ekundayo serves up a very specific spread. You've got fresh green grass and hay, which, by the way, are absolutely essential for their digestion. Then there are leafy vegetables packed with vital nutrients and high-quality pellets to give them a concentrated boost of vitamins for optimal growth. Oh, and an endless supply of clean drinking water, of course. When you provide this kind of balanced menu, you aren't just feeding animals. You're actively fueling the growth, vitality, and the ultimate profitability of your whole farm.
Let's move to Section 4, daily cleaning, maintaining sanitation. Listen, a strict cleaning schedule is basically the difference between a failing hobby and a profitable business. It's that simple. In the morning, you're clearing waste out of the cages. By midday, you're checking and actively scrubbing out the water sources to stop bacteria in its tracks. And in the evening, you do a general sweep of the farm. By sticking strictly to this timeline, day in and day out, Ekundayo completely prevents disease outbreaks, stops odors, and keeps a pristine environment where his livestock can actually thrive.
All right, Section 5, breeding basics, life in the nesting box. This right here is the true heart of the farm. Inside a warm, straw-lined nesting box, a mother safely cares for her newborns. When your housing is locked down, your feeding is spot on, and your cleaning is rigorous, nature simply takes its course. This incredible moment of new life is what rapid expansion looks like. Those initial 3 rabbits we talked about, they quickly multiply, securing the long-term sustainability and the scalability of your backyard business. It's like watching your investment grow right before your eyes.
Finally, Section 6, selling meat and manure, generating income. Let's talk profits.
What is so fantastic about rabbit farming is all the different ways you can get paid. To generate cash from meat, target local food buyers. A great pro tip is to offer free samples to nearby chefs to prove just how lean and high quality the protein is. You can also sell premium breeding stock to new farmers. Just post some flyers at your local agricultural supply store. Then you've got the pet market, catering to families looking for a companion.
And whatever you do, do not throw away the waste. Bag up the organic rabbit manure in some nice branded sacks and sell it to local crop farmers. Literally every single part of this operation is designed to put money back in your pocket.
So let's take a step back and look at the complete journey. On one side, we have this tiny initial investment, just a couple of raised wooden hutches and 3 little rabbits. On the other side, a thriving, highly profitable farm. As the sun sets on Ikendayo's farm, surrounded by healthy livestock and baskets of produce, the transformation is pretty undeniable, right? This isn't just about keeping some animals. It's about building a life-changing asset that brings real independence and financial stability.
So the big question, are you ready to transform your own life with agriculture? You've got the step-by-step blueprint now. You know the setup, the daily schedule, and exactly how to market your products to local buyers for a profit. The barrier to entry is almost non-existent, and the potential payoff is huge. The only thing left to figure out is, when are you going to take that first exciting step toward your own profitable harvest? Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.